Mad, sick, Reggaeville.
Reggaeville family, we are at Reggae Jam 2017 and we are with the singer of a band that Sheriff, the promoter of the festival, mentioned before the festival that he is so much looking forward to your performance, right? Big Mountain, Quino is with us here. How are you feeling, sir?
Really nice. Nice to finally be here. Been waiting all this time, getting excited, but we're here now.
Yeah, and Sheriff was just as excited as you are because really and truly, like 2 weeks ago exactly, we spoke and we spoke about who we are looking forward to see, and he said Big Mountain.
No, it really. Well, it's been a little while for us, and we're really excited about reconnecting with the, people here in Germany and just enjoying the show right now. So it's a treat for me as well. I get to work and make a little money, but I also get to have a great show. Yes.
Yeah. So how much minutes is it until stage time for you now?
I think I got about an hour.
Okay. Is there any form of excitement, or are you nervous, or how do you feel now?
I'm usually pretty calm before a show. I put a little bit of time into this, so. But you're always excited, especially like when you're sandwiched into between legends. It gives you some adrenaline, something to work on.
Yeah, but you are gonna be delivering a classic yourself. I figure in your set you're gonna be playing "Baby I Love Your Way."
Yes,
right?
yes, we will.
It's sometimes. It's been a blessing for you, of course, because it was a huge hit. It put you on the map, even beyond reggae music as a genre, but internationally been featured in Reality Bites, the movie and stuff. But has it also sometimes maybe been a curse, as in you're always labeled, this is the band that sang that song?
You know what? I've used that very term to describe "Baby I Love Your Way." It's a blessing and a curse in some ways. You know what I mean? I think it sort of, how would you say? It gave us a certain stigma that in some circles we've had to, prove wrong. That a lot of people think we're a pop band, and we love pop music. I mean, we come from. We all grew up listening to everything, but we are a reggae band, and we're a very proud reggae band, it's nice to be back here in Europe. I mean, like I said, we've been doing this for quite a while now, and we have a lot of experiences that we rely on, that we build upon to bring this message to the people, because really for us that is number one. Is to be able to deliver the right message to the people in the right way, and that's something that's evolved for us. When we were younger, it was a totally different set of priorities and goals, and now being coming back a mature artist like this, feels good.
And I know you're very talented musicians, songwriters. You put a lot of effort in your music, and as we said it, "Baby I Love Your Way" is probably the song that you're most known for. But if you had a choice for people to say, this is the song I want you to know us for, from the whole catalog, also from Perfect Summer, the latest album, what song would you choose? What song would you say, this is what represents Big Mountain?
That's a tough one. I mean, I think we have an acoustic song called "Young Revolutionaries." That it's just guitar and vocals, but it talks about just try in an imperfect world, how do we live up to these ideals that we talk about, these ideals that we profess, that if you're feeling weird about life, there's a reason for it. Don't feel bad about that. You know what I mean? It's just about encouraging young people to not be afraid.
Everybody should listen that song to know
Young Revolutionaries, Big Mountain. Yeah,
yes, exactly. And apart from that, of course, people should listen to Perfect Summer. That is the latest album. It has been released last year, and it has been quite a while when you released that album to the last album before that one. And I know you've gone back to sort of a normal life. You taught high school, right? So what motivated you to say, okay, from being a teacher again, I'm gonna be making music again?
You know what? I never stopped. I mean, I stayed active in San Diego doing things. And Big Mountain toured. We just weren't active. We weren't recording. And, you know, when deals came by, you know, we took them one at a time. But I always intended to come back. It really actually took longer for me than I had intended. And you know, it's given me a nice perspective, you know, coming back and going to festivals again and being in this whole scene, this big elevated scene, you know, which it's been a while since we've been on these big stages. It took a while, you know, it took a while for us to get our motors going again. We were like a little sleepy. I was a little sleepy on stage, you know, but I really feel like we're back to, you know, full power again. I really do. I really do. And it's nice to be here because I just said that a couple days ago. I was just kind of said, you know, I mean, we still have a lot of quirks. We're only 5 guys on stage, so there's like a lot going on. You know what I mean? And every night we're making mistakes because we're a lot more daring now. You know, when you're kids, you're just trying to stick within this box, and now we're spreading out and we're having fun more. You know what I mean? So,
That's great.
yes.
In the meantime, because I imagine imagine I go to high school in the States,
Yeah.
and I can tell people, yo, my teacher is that dude from Big Mountain. How was that like?
You know, it was an amazing experience for me, and I meant to mention that you know, it was really important for me to go back and taste that life, and there's nothing harder than teaching. I found out, and it was like really a shock to my system to see what teachers go through. And I survived about 8 years in the classroom with high school kids, you know, and I made it out alive. And it was like, you know, after like 5-6 years, I was sitting there going, man, music is like a lot easier than this. It's like, I don't know what I was complaining about before, you know. So then you know, I got together with my old manager. We started to piece together things, and of course Paul and Chizzy. I mean, basically Paul, Chizzy, and Mikey, the keyboard, drum, and guitar. We've been playing together for between 18 and 20 years. So we've been, you know, so it was nice to have, you know, a team of guys that I've been working with for a long time. And then we got Mikey Ortiz, a young guy on bass from San Clemente, a young little surfer boy, California surfer boy. So it's, you know, I got a good crew. I'm so blessed to have a great band. And, you know, but about the whole high school thing, you know, they get excited about it. It's like for like the first 2 months, you know what I mean? It's funny because teenagers are teenagers, you know what I mean? It's like, wow, Mr. McQuinney, and for the first, we're taking pictures the first couple of months, and they're showing the video. They're going, "This is you, huh? You know, and I'm going, "Yeah, that's me. Get back in your seat," you know. But then after a couple of months, you know, after a couple of months, it's only their parents that are asking for an autograph, and they're just like, "Oh yeah, whatever, Mr. McQuinney," you know. And I'm just another teacher.
But so I take it, is it harder to be in front of a class or in front of an audience like this?
There's no comparison. The classroom is the scariest place on earth, all right? This is like...
What school was it that you were teaching at?
Well, just imagine 13-year-olds, you know, 13.
Wow.
I mean, I was basically teaching 13 through 18 for most of the time. But you know what I mean? The thing is that you want to be... It takes so much preparation. And then it's just so much work afterwards, too. You know what I mean? So it's like... It's just like, I mean, it's a full-time job. I found it really difficult to mix it with music because I was still doing my stuff. I was still doing my thing, and I was still creative and artistic. But yeah, you just want to be prepared for kids. When you're, you know, teaching is easy if you're prepared. But if you fall behind, then you're swimming. You're just swimming. But I loved it. The kids taught me so much. Really, they did. You know what I mean? It was nice to be around kids. In reggae, you get stuck in your little, you know, sometimes you can get stuck industry-wise, you know, when you're trying to be strategic about what you're doing, but natural at the same time. You know, you get kind of stuck in this mode that, whatever comes out is fine. but being around kids and listening to hear, and starting to hear over the course of years, I was really starting to understand there's some melodic tendencies going on here that are just different from the way we did it. So it's been good.
And now you're fully back with music. Perfect Summer was released last year. You're playing now in Germany. What is ahead of us? Are you maybe already working on the next album, or reveal some future plans, please?
You know what? We're learning all the time. I mean, really, I think right now we're trying to develop a formula. Perfect Summer, we did. Really, it was, we weren't really studying the market. We came out with Perfect Summer we just wanted to get loose again and start writing and go for it. And the concept was very, very cool, but it didn't really connect with the kids, you know what I mean? But it was it was a really good album to get going because we worked hard on it, and the songwriting, I love the songs on Perfect Summer. We play almost the whole album.
Okay, yeah,
I mean, not today because we only have a 45-minute set, but in the show there's only like 2 songs on the album that aren't regular in our set, so that's a sign that it's a good album, because if they weren't good songs we wouldn't play them, you know what I mean? But I think we're gonna work on just singles for right now. You know what I mean? It's like we're starting in the studio. We're starting to develop a style that works for us, and I think is gonna have a little bit of a fresher appeal. Kids are tough these days, man.
Oh, yeah. And as a teacher,
yeah. I got 6 of them.
Wow. Okay. All right. Congrats. Big up on that.
Yeah, man. Big daddy.
All right. Thank you so much. So we have the singles that we look forward to, and of course we have tonight's performance to look forward to. I wish you all the best and enough fun on stage. Thank you so much.
Thank you for the wonderful interview. It's been wonderful.
Thank you very much.
Love.
It was really